Be getting to the end of this latest COVID surge. We've been reporting record-breaking hospitalizations and cases this past month.
However, Spokane's top health official says the peak of COVID cases could be over soon, fingers crossed. However, he also says now it is important, more important than ever, to keep you and your family safe. Janelle Finch spoke with Dr. Frank Velasquez about what you can do.
Earlier this week, Providence Sacred Heart says they saw a record number of COVID patients. Dr. Velasquez says Eastern Washington is still in an upward swing for case numbers, but says monitoring symptoms and following health guidances are important to improving the overall health of our community. We've come a long way since Washington State identified the first COVID case in January 2020.
It sounds like an eternity, and for all of us that have been going through this every single day, it feels like an eternity sometimes, but we're not there yet.
Health officials say the light at the end of the tunnel is coming, but COVID won't go away overnight. Dr. Velasquez of Spokane Regional Health says peak COVID cases are on the horizon for Eastern Washington. And while this means cases should start going down, Dr. Velasquez says it will take time before COVID becomes less of a daily threat.
We still have a few weeks of high case rates, and even when we peak and start a downward trend, please remember that that's a downward trend from a very, very, very high number of cases. So it's going to take a while for us to come down, and we're not going to go down to zero. There's still going to be some cases in the community.
Dr. Velasquez says people may be experiencing pandemic fatigue, but wearing masks and getting vaccinations and boosters will help prevent the spread of COVID in our communities.
Every bit we, as a community, members of the community, can do to prevent one more case in schools, one more case in hospitals, one more case in the long-term care facility, one more case, whatever it may be, is important for us to remain diligent.
If you're feeling sick, Dr. Velasquez recommends lots of rest, staying hydrated, and contacting your health provider if symptoms become severe. According to the Washington Department of Health COVID-19 dashboard, western counties are seeing a decrease in the rate of COVID cases. Dr. Velasquez says the eastern side of the state usually follows western Washington trends a few weeks later. In the newsroom, Janelle Finch, KREM 2 News.